UEFA Champions League Match Day 6, the final match day predictions and betting tips video. In this video, you will be receiving the betting tips and the predictions for all the matches playing on 12th December 2023. I believe that is Tuesday. PSV vs Arsenal. The final game is Salzburg playing Benfica. So if it is your first time coming across the Must Better Betting Tips YouTube channel, please take a moment, click the subscribe button. And if you have been watching our videos, all I am asking you to do this morning is to show support. Smash the like button. Let us go for 4,000 likes. It sounds impossible, but it is possible. The first game, PSV playing Arsenal. This is an interesting game because both teams have already entered the round of 16 draw. So it's going to be a game that I must say either teams are not looking forward to play so that they can proceed. The only reason why they're playing this game, they're playing it because it is a formality. But the thing is that Arsenal, they are coming into this game after a 6-0 lose. That is during the Premier League weekend. And if you look at PSV on the other side, they have been amazing in their recent matches. So for Arsenal, they have a hard choice to make because after this match, they'll also be playing Brighton. And that is going to be a difficult Premier League game. And right now, we know Arsenal, when it comes to Premier League, they are supposed to step up and maintain their consistency in winning if they are to go ahead and win the season. So to Arsenal, I might say that this is an inconsequential game for them. So they might rotate the squad. And when they do that, you're expecting a scoreline of 2-2. That is the scoreline prediction. And the betting tip for this particular game is PSV Eindhoven to score over 1.5 goals. PSV Eindhoven to score over 0.5 goals. And then we have Lens playing Sevilla. This will be the second match we are having a look at today. You know, this is a battle for the consolation prize. That is the third prize, the Europa spot. Lens, they need to avoid defeat to proceed, while Sevilla, they need a win to proceed. So, Lens have a Okay, now that we have understood that, let us now have a look at the individual team's performance. Lens, they have a predictable home record, and I factor that. By predictable, I mean that they are scoring, they are winning, they are drawing matches. They rarely lose at home. While for Sevilla, when they are playing away, their form is extremely irregular, and we cannot count on that. So, we also aware that Sevilla, their side, coming into this game, is ravaged with several injury concerns, so that will compromise their performance in this particular match. And we are looking at a scenario where Lens now have the upper hand. So I give Lens 2 goals, Sevilla 1 goal. My betting tip is Lens win or a draw to occur. And then we have our next match lined up for today, Manchester United playing Bayern Munich. Now this is interesting once again because we know very well that Bayern Munich, they have already qualified. But when we talk about Manchester United, their game is reliant on how the Copenhagen vs Galatasary match will end. If the game ends in a draw and Manchester United are in a position to beat Bayern Munich, then Manchester United will be proceeding to the next round. But the problem is that Manchester United current form does not allow us to confidently back them winning against Bayern Munich. Instead, I think the only good thing that we can talk about, if we had to go through all the Champions League matches Manchester United have played this season, we realize that they have been easily scoring goals. And that was evident even the reverse fixture. Manchester United playing Bayern Munich when Bayern Munich was at home. Bayern Munich thrashed Manchester United 4-3. So they have a tendency of scoring around 3 goals in their Champions League matches. So that is what I think Manchester United might be getting out of this match. 2 goals Manchester United, Bayern Munich 2 goals. And I'm betting on Manchester United to score over 1 goal. The odd is 1.37. Then we have Copenhagen coming up against Galatasary. Remember, this is the game that Manchester United are reliant on. How it ends will affect whether Manchester United are to proceed or are to be eliminated or if they are to play in the Europa League. Now, this is also an interesting game because both teams understand that they deserve to win this match if they are to proceed. For Copenhagen, currently, they are sitting second because of the goal difference. That is why they are second. But the problem now comes if we are to analyze this game further. Coming into this match, Copenhagen, they were recording a series of losing streaks. I mean, they had a 3 winless streak that ended in the last match they played during the weekend. That is when they won. So they are not really in better shape. But we look at Galatasary in this game, we realize that Galatasary, their form is kind of encouraging and motivating. It can make you bet on them because in their 4 games that they recently played, they are unbeaten in all of the 4 matches. They have scored 3 goals in 3 of the games. That is interesting. So in this game, I think that Galatasary have the ability to come up top, and I'll be betting on Galatasary 2 goals, Copenhagen 1 goal. The betting tip is Galatasary win or a draw to occur. And then we have Napoli playing Braga. In this particular game, we realize that Napoli will qualify to the next round if they win this game, if a draw occurs, or if they lose by 1 goal, Napoli will still be qualifying. While Braga, to qualify, they need to win this match by at least 2 goals. An interesting or an uphill task for Braga to achieve. So Napoli, we realize that they have also struggled at home recently. In fact, they have lost their last 2 matches, scoring 0 goals in their last 2 matches they have played. Meanwhile, Braga, in their last 3 away games, they have won. Meanwhile, Braga have won their last 3 away games. And if you look at the last 2 games they are playing coming into this particular tournament or this particular match, they have won their last 2 games, in fact, scoring 3 goals in each of the games. So it's interesting. I see a scenario in which I am forced to bet on Braga as an underdog. So I'm betting on Napoli to score 1 goal, Braga to score 2 goals. The betting tip is Braga win or a draw to occur. And then we have Union Berlin playing Real Madrid. In this particular game, we should expect plenty of goals in this particular game. Because for Real Madrid, this game isn't important to them. They've already qualified. While for Berlin, they need a win in this game, and they are supposed to hope that Braga loses so that they can claim the 3rd position. However, I don't see any way in which Union Berlin are in a position to beat Real Madrid in this particular fixture, given that Real Madrid have maintained the perfect record in the tournament so far, winning all their matches. So we are just forced to bet on Real Madrid to record their next win in this game. So I think that Union Berlin will score 1 goal and Real Madrid will get 1 goal. The betting tip is Real Madrid to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.28. And then we have Inter Milan playing Real Sociedad. This is going to be a fight for the top spot in Group D. In the reverse fixture that both teams played, we witnessed a 1-1 draw when Inter Milan was playing away. Now today, we realize that Inter Milan are coming into this game with an impressive home run. They are unbeaten in their last 6 home matches. Likewise to Real Sociedad, in their last 7 away matches, they are also unbeaten. So we are expecting a neck-to-neck encounter today when you look at this particular game, Inter Milan and Real Sociedad. But the problem now for Real Sociedad is that Inter Milan are playing at home. They are backed already by the home factor, and their recent results have been amazing. They have won their last 2 games, scoring 3 or more goals in each of the matches. So they have the confidence needed to deliver victory in front of their fans. So we are betting on Inter Milan to win. Inter Milan 2, Real Sociedad 1. The betting tip is Inter Milan to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.1188. And then we have Salzburg playing Benfica, the final game for this match day. In the Salzburg vs Benfica game, we realize that Benfica, they are in urgent need of 3 points. Okay, they are in urgent need of a win so that they can finish 3rd when they play Salzburg today. Now Salzburg, they are coming into this game. Their last 2 games, this is how they have fared on. In those last 2 games, they have maintained a clean sheet. In fact, winning each of the games with a scoreline of 1-0, 1-0. Well, Benfica, we look at Benfica. They are also unbeaten in their last 2 games. In fact, the other one ended at a scoreline of 0-0, then the other one at a scoreline of 1-1. So they are not really bad in their last 2 matches. The only problem is that Salzburg, they have a massive defensive system in place. Their defense is fortitude. And we look at this game, we know very well that Salzburg, they are in a better shape or better position to win. Unlike Benfica, who are desperately in need for a win and to rewrite their history in the European matches. So we are expecting once again a captivating match in which both teams are likely to score given the performance or the results that they have recorded in the recent matches. But given that Salzburg, if they are to win, Salzburg wins by a limited number of goals. And if they are to concede goals, they concede by a limited number of goals. Then we are expecting a scoreline of Salzburg 2, Benfica 1. And the betting tip is Salzburg, Asian handicap positive 1.25. You combine all the 7 matches, all the 8 matches I have predicted in this video. We are talking about the betting tips. You get 15.815 odds. I believe the predictions are properly done, amazing, and I feel confident just the way I believe that... Okay, which team was I talking about? Inter Milan are confident. That's how I'm confident. We are going for the win. We are going for the win, baby. So ensure that you are subscribing, liking the video, and I'll be seeing you in the next few hours, in the next few minutes. Hunter is joining us for the European predictions this week. Europa, Champions League, prepare to get amazing or diverse opinions pertaining to these matches. Subscribe and let us meet in the next video. Goodbye.